TSM already up 1-0, my friends. QoR had some issues, so they had to forfeit the first map. This is now TSM map pick. And I really hope to see a third map here, bro. Not gonna lie, because otherwise this is it's kind of disappointing, man. And very sad too.
Gonna hold on to their box wings and wait for TSM to approach again, which GMD will start off with. Stim himself back, and the rest of the push will swallow through. 7 finding himself in, able to get the opening pick, and GMD for the attempt at the crunch. They'll get the first bit done, but Darkest is still holding that second leg back. Is able to at least silence one bit. Now comes the crunch from the other end. GMD stopped
my boy.
as well.
The breach of our head is number Reina, bro. Let's go, let's go.
How quickly can they clear the rest of this? Shower is a little bit faster to it, and the double sonic sensor will still shut down Vora and GMD.
Man, I'm solo.
But TSM have no choice but to press forward, and they still will take control of that first leg of the site. Back from Nerve,
oh my god.
As well out from Lamps. The extension is
time
from QoR.
Oh, what are gonna now?
Still getting in on the action too. Now
yo, I like this guy, man. I like this guy a lot.
We'll sweep back through and claim the third. They've been able to kind of silence that ability to get back outside. Sim early approach, but Timotino's still planted on the hookah. TSM can swiftly deal with that and make it a 2-for-1 trade. Now they'll speed their way down hookah to try and make mincemeat out of whoever's left on site. But QoR again, they're ready to intercept. They're quick to this punch.
Oh my god.
Lines, though, and 7 climbing up top to deal with Nerve encased. And QoR is split apart.
Spike planted.
It's so hard for
good luck now, bro.
But it seems
does he save this?
Darkest is pretty much committed because you still have the wall here towards that spawn. So if they wait this out and there's mistakes coming out from TSM, I mean, this could be, you could turn this around right away. There's that
7 swung on first outside the mesh. Snarly's found a crevice, but can't creep too farther past it. So now with it down, they'll.
Oh my god.
The immediate interception.
Okay, they're fine. Big round for TSM.
Far here towards the A site. GMD's already taken down.
Dimensional drift here from Timotino to scope.
Oh, that's good.
Everyone's had it. 7 follows right behind. Perfect distraction play, and they'll just rush on before the plan even goes through. TSM able to silence that first part of the push.
1v2.
Now it's just
Someone has ult.
left in the back line to deal with Vora and 7, who still has that operator and is ducked all the way back to the garden.
It could still be doable because it's hard to play this well. It's still 7 with an op though.
More than willing to let that go, but he'll just peek it instead. And Timotino is caught off guard. Darkest just has to make his way into the queue, and TSM more than ready for that. Launching the Rolling Thunder in, the Armageddon on top of the backside. Sim, now the showstopper comes through. And that is suffocation incarnate for TSM. Yet Nerve, yet Darkest still finding those kills on the back of the site. And so an orbital strike now tossed into the mix. QoR throwing all the chips in, and Darkest making even more ground. All of a sudden, it's TSM who's suffocated, and QoR has complete control of the site. They're able to get half before the salvos, get them off first, but still so much time that TSM has to waste, and so many players they need to mow down through this smoke. QoR still playing respectfully on it. Darkest now the hold down, and this should do it. No, DMD peeks it.
Yeah, that was hard, man.
To those first bloods, Timotino sees the signs potentially.
Okay.
There is the peak. Now you're not ready for it. And it's 7
out, that's good.
Goes TSM. And Timotino.
I like this team, man.
Spots Vora now. Caught out by the orbital strike, and that'll finally deal with him. QoR on the response, recoil catching the TP.
I really hope QoR wins this map so I can see a third map, man.
Of this site, despite being a little bit down, Sim is extended out through Lamps and gotten Nerve. And Darkest is
oh my god, it was looking good for them.
TSM just cuts noise, right? And you're forced now the defenders to push forward, and they're isolated now in the B site.
What?
First target can't fully kill it.
Rosa, is that you, bro?
Gnarly, can't catch everything, and now that dimensional drift actually will come through from the back end with Darkest following. That's everyone scoped out in the remainder of QoR, and
man, but
already fielded away. It's gotta be Timotino to get a lot of
forfeiting the first map on elimination game, and that's so sad, bro. And honestly, very tilting too.
Do it for sure. Well, not when you team flash your teammate.
And it was their map, bro.
First peek out, already sandwiched.
This is fucked up. Shit situation, man.
There's really no
like they could delay the game. Maybe put the
Yeah, this is pretty much a done
Change
deal,
the
right?
schedule, you know? Put this one on the second game? I don't know, man. This is actually fucked up.
So, TSM, another one of these rounds where it's great IGLing, once again being called by Voro, running the trap plays for core side, but they are allowing TSM to get a little bit more map control, and you see the value again of the net. Grabbing one right there. Tejo Salvo's coming through.
Okay, okay.
Darkest still gets a kill, though.
Yeah, I don't know
Got a
how
weapon?
to find that with Sim bouncing across the walls. But TSM will still try and find a way in.
Woohoo! What the fuck?
Again, recoils
What a shot, man.
and stopped by Timatino. And this is a brick wall that TSM will not be able to bust through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky on the
What?
side.
We saw then.
TSM, I mean, you have a breach.
We need to revive us already.
Got here to flash towards U-Haul or flash towards the towels just to, you could counter the one-way smoke being thrown by the Brimstone. Now they have to commit towards this A site, but they don't have the power of numbers to try to overtake this.
Big round, man. Big round.
Saw in TSM's weaknesses that led them down here yesterday was just how telegraphable a lot of these pushes were, and a lack of intel. A lot of these points for core.
TSM is rich, but they gotta play faster.
Usually means they're just gonna go for the same place a second time.
Yeah.
Which, here we go again. Timatino still holding the choke, and this time it's Vora to silence that, but Nerve has now taken his place in 0.25 seconds.
could've got the orb, no?
They've been able to shut that down too. GMD has no time. He's going to hold on to this gun.
It's not.
Does grab a 5th round this.
Late push is going to be once again at the mid-round for TSM towards this A site.
And it's all here. Armageddon to the
Fun
back.
guy, man.
Lamps. We've seen this story
Okay.
before, and it's gone about the same way. Sim 1 for 1. Snarly intercepting with the deadlock ult. Does catch 1. That's some good stall time.
Trivito.
He has made his way through showers.
Darkest,
And that's
I'm
the
Chine.
table that Core was working on to have full control of the site. TSM now have that first half, but they don't have the spike down. Recoil still has to step into the sun, and Core's here to play. Now GMD shows an elbow. Snarly gonna start creeping up. Darkest for the reposition to the high ground to find the remaining members of TSM, who are also starting to circle the boat. And try and meet back
Oh, what a timing.
Snarly catches Vora, peeking outside.
Oh,
the
time,
shower.
time,
There's only
time.
10 seconds to go as this mesh fades away.
left.
Recoil still creeping up, and will now find this. As Darkest has done his full-blown check of B site to make sure that no one has crept over there. 1v2 that Snarly attempts to manage off here as Darkest heads back up to high ground.
Those nets are still good, so that delays here even more Snarly to force to come out. But at least they don't know where Dark is repositioned, but I love the TSM's play.
I think Snarly should have tried to stop that plant,
Perfect
but this is
double
insane
swing
now.
off of that. Really great shuffling that they've been good at for a couple splits now. So Darkest, it's more of a default approach than anything. Doesn't really matter where you came from.
One already started rotating back, but finally nobody's making any more noise towards B.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's good, man.
Good.
Great net to the salvo. Sim will swing on top of this and doesn't
Okay,
land
clean
a single
pistol here.
shot. Timatino a little more extended out of the doorway.
Spike planted.
Great starts on all fronts for Core. The rest of TSM will make their approach. No reason to really stall this. In fact, Seven would rather use this fault line now. So he can at least step in. Vora managing anybody who tries to step out to fight him, and that's Darkest first, obviously. Down they go.
Okay, we got a game here.
Thing, though. And this is not impossible indeed. Core have all.
They could start
Timotino. I love the name, man.
information and see what type of util they could use. Now info towards showers. They could salvo in that spot. They could push him towards the Reyna moving forward too.
Okay, spot 3 players. Good info.
So Timo susses out all 3 members currently playing A site and
Okay.
right back to where
I like it.
and waiting for him. Is it enough work for the rest of Core to make their way on site? They've only taken the Lamps half of it, and Sim is now holding down the linked door. Solid 2-piece that he'll
Is
pick up
Darkest
to slow this
in
round
North
to a
America
halt.
something,
Core's
bro?
attack. Darkest now poking, prodding, can't get the kill though, and every second is one that Core is losing, but Logan still finds GMD, and now you have every excuse in the world to run back and reassess. TSM will force to stack.
Oh, they're gonna re-clear
Oh.
showers as well.
They're going
So now you see
showers.
this full
Interesting.
rotate coming through, but now that they have no information for TSM, one of them might start rotating back towards the B side soon. And that would give them the time to get this.
Bro, if Vora dies here?
showers, but Vora is better.
Enemy remaining.
Knows better as well.
Spike down A.
That'll be just one. Darkest. And Devour back to 96 as well for this 1v2.
30 seconds left.
They're gonna hold together. I like that.
He's gonna go for it. You love to see it. High low.
Well play, well play.
The space that you think you would have from the drone from Vora.
What?
Recoil will punish the push.
Trey.
Looking for more, but
Man, Recoil, that was crazy.
3v3 on the approach.
There's new kids on TSM, bro. They're good.
Space to enter this, but they know that op is there. So if they pressure this now, it's an effective 2.5 v3. Unless Darkus still finds the one. 7 though, stepping on and grabs 2 more against just Darkus on 35 HP, and he's still holding on.
Oh, he was blinded too. And now they are broke, bro.
Looking to push in as a group to at least get a plat down, and it's denied by GMD.
Still, they must go forward. And with the salvos down bathroom, they're at least able to suss out a little bit of space, but GMD is unfettered. And QoR's reach only goes so far this round. Keeping 3 up as the spike will get planted, though.
Nice. Even grab net lineups coming in from the B site to see if they could net somebody down and maybe bring in some more util through, but TSM's going for a full retake of 5 versus 3. I mean, this should be doable. You're playing against only pistols.
This shouldn't be too difficult. GMD on the road to an ace, actually. I think they might try and give it to him.
Woohoo!
Looks like they are.
See if, Nerve steps out here. Sim gonna play for the body. It's tossed on top. That'll take down Recoil, actually. We're having a little bit of fun with it, aren't we?
Damn, bro.
Wait a
Oh my god, wait! Okay, Nerve. Okay, buddy. Pressure a little closer to short here. TP in from Timo on
What?
the truck. Perfect catch.
So loud.
The Armageddon. That is a complete takeover of site. And how about one more for good measure as 7 steps into the fray? QoR, that's a great take.
Yeah, I mean, just the TP coming out from the Euro is really nice off the execution. I even think they threw a grab net all the way back towards that spawn because of the ult, knowing that players are trying to fall back towards that spawn. And I think he even caught GMD, so a very beautiful execution by QoR. I mean,
Yeah.
This is going to be...
It's a save, it's a save.
Weapon.
No money for TSM now.
The go signal for QoR. They'll step on, they'll plant.
Oh my.
And 7 is hanging out. That is a weapon that he will use in just a moment, especially if the rest of TSM is already dying. Timo recognizes that he can get ahead of the rest of this, and 7 recognizing that he needs to get in front of it now. 3 kills for both of these top duelists, and now Timo is multitasking. The turnaround on top of DMD, still good for it, and an ace in the cards. But a 1v2 puts 7 against so much pressure. Snarly still holding down on top of this spike as Timo makes his way back. Still looks nigh impossible for this breach. First tap on the spike, Snarly the jump out. He's got to track this down.
Ace, ace, ace. Nice, bro.
Around a second ace. Quickly, QoR is able to manage this site. They still got to step on to the sonic sensors, so a little bit of time.
This one is big. This one is big.
In front of this, Armageddon.
Okay, showstopper.
So QoR, time is never been more of the S.
Woohoo!
Now there's the showstopper from Sim. You've given the man.
That's how you do it. Only Timo left.
And it's a
Man,
shutdown.
if Sing dies there with showers.
QoR just not quick enough to
Oh, he played that
control
good,
on
man.
top of that opening suppression. That was your one window and you missed it.
Timoteo's just trying to make it expensive, but definitely it's...
Yeah, money on TSM is
a
shot.
huge heads-up play by Sim.
TSM is in grave danger for, so you see the compression on site and then the extension to Garden off of it. Nerve having to play keep away with this incendiary outside of the elbow.
What? Miss?
Recoil, and he swings back out to catch the Ditto as well. Nerve has at least dealt with Sim, and TSM can step on this side.
Oh my god. He won the round. He won the round.
Still hiding away though, playing this waiting game on top of the salvo. Swings out, catches Vora. Now on top, Recoil swings back down and catches him too.
What? There's no way. There's no way.
4 kills, and Nerve is a mile away.
Okay, there's no time. Bro, what the fuck was that?
And they'll see if they can go for a lot quicker of a collapse now that they've found that early intel. Darkus is just bum rushing this site, and with Snarly's help, they're gonna mow down 1. Now stuck in the smoke, GMD a little bit pressured. Darkus has his pick of the litter, and that's a second. Now GMD finally finds the first person
Part of it too.
outside of that smoke, and it's Logan. But
Man, no money on TSM.
overwhelming control of their corner, just not the spike. That's the main issue. 7 and GMD now in case.
Oh, 7.
Ready to swing this.
Gotta go huge here, man.
It's still a 2v4.
We'll get chaotic as soon as this smoke is done.
That's 1 for each. Drop back down from 7 for 1 more. It's a 1v1.
Oh, no bullets. There's no 1 HP.
1 in both lanes.
Your util catches.
Step out on flash. Sim hiding away in the smoke. Salvos do catch GMD. You gotta get on top of it though, and nobody else from TSM has any reason to move. Darkest extends into showers, or excuse me, into lamps. Or out of showers. No, he's able to find that opener. And searching for another.
Yeah, my friends. Yo, but I gotta say, this is sad for QoR, man.
Double jump in.
Forfeiting the first map. I don't like that, bro.
And
This is
Logan
heartbreaking.
does have a gun in hand. So much ground to make up. It'll start with recoil behind these
Well,
blocks.
TSM,
No util in either of these players.
stay alive in the competition, man.
Have the salvo
Nice, Logan.
on Q. So could use that to zone out one of these players, and they are separated right now, but 10 seconds left on the board. It is a one and done tap.
It's over.
And yeah, you don't have to swing this super hard if you're
GG, my friends, GG.
bitter end.
I'm not happy with this, bro. Not gonna lie to you. But it is what it is.
It's all the same, and they do absolutely deserve to make top 6 in these playoffs. That is a fact.